Caffeine for weight loss and energy drink. Caffeine is found naturally in foods and beverages such as coffee, tea, colas, energy and chocolate. Caffeine is used to restore mental alertness or wakefulness during fatigue or drowsiness. Caffeine is also found in some headache and migraine medications, in certain dietary supplements used for weight loss, and in many popular energy drinks. Caffeine may also be used for other conditions as determined by your health care provider. Caffeine is found naturally in food and can also be synthetically made and added to products. Caffeine is found in products such as coffee, tea, soda, and chocolate. Cacao, guarana, guayusa, cola nut, and yerba mate are other ingredients that are commonly included in energy drinks and may be added to other products that are also a source of caffeine. Caffeine is naturally present in the seeds, leaves and fruit of many plants, including cacao, coffee and tea. Packaged foods containing ingredients such as coffee and green tea extracts, guarana, cola nut and yerba mate will add to your daily dose. But synthetic versions of the stimulant may also be infused into food and drink. Caffeine is a xanthine alkaloid compound that acts as a stimulant in humans. Caffeine is sometimes called guaranine when found in guarana, matine when found in mate, and theine when found in tea. It is found in the leaves and beans of the coffee plant, in tea, yerba mate, and guarana berries, and in small quantities in cocoa, the cola nut and the yapan holly. Overall, caffeine is found in the beans, leaves, and fruit of over 60 plants, where it acts as a natural pesticide that paralyzes and kills certain insects feeding on them. In humans, caffeine is a central nervous system (CNS) stimulant, having the effect of temporarily warding off drowsiness and restoring alertness. By the 17th century, coffee, tea and chocolate had become firmly entrenched in the social and customs of much of the Western civilization. Coffee, which is extracted from roasted beans of the coffee plant, contains the highest levels of caffeine per unit weight among natural sources. However, because of the high volume of other types of caffeinated beverages consumed per capita in some geographies, coffee may not be the major source of caffeine consumption in some regions. For instance, tea beverages are the major source of caffeine in some regions of Asia, whereas the popularity of mate beverages in areas of South America makes yerba mate a major source of caffeine in that region. Caffeine is a bitter, white substance that occurs naturally in more than 60 plants. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) considers caffeine to be both a food additive and a drug. The most common sources of caffeine for most people are coffee, tea, soda and chocolate. For coffee and tea, the amount of caffeine per cup depends on the brand, the type of beans or leaves used, how it is prepared and how long it steeps. Japanese green tea gyokuro, for example, contain far more caffeine than much darker teas like lapsang souchong, which has very little. Caffeine is also a common ingredient of soft drinks such as cola, originally prepared from cola nuts. By contrast, energy drinks such as Red Bull contain as much as 80 milligrams of caffeine per serving. The caffeine in these drinks either originates from the ingredients used or is an additive derived from the product of decaffeination or from chemical synthesis. It contains too little of these compounds for a reasonable serving to create effects in humans that are on par with coffee. Coffee passed through activated charcoal, which removes the caffeine. The water can then be put back with the beans and evaporated dry, leaving decaffeinated coffee with its original flavor. Supercritical carbon dioxide extraction. Supercritical carbon dioxide is an excellent nonpolar solvent for caffeine, and is safer than the organic solvents that are otherwise used. 15 Latin name, Theobroma cacao, is where the naming of the stimulant theobromine comes from. Cola nut, guarana, yerba mate, and tea also contain this alkaloid, but the amount in pure cacao is small by percentage. For example, in a 50-gram serving of dark chocolate, about half a bar may have 250 milligrams of theobromine and 19 milligrams of caffeine. With the exception of Coke, which uses cola nut, many other sodas in South America use guarana. The taste of guarana seed may not be delicious, but it is better than cola. Reviews of using it as a separate energy supplement are generally positive as well. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.